Welcome to the OK Then Show and stuff.
Hey y'all.
So my name is Titia Owens. I am the Madre.
And I'm Chyna Elizabeth and I'm the daughter.
And we have two visitors with us today. They're visitors / family members / adoptees / mother of 6 kids, children of 2 of the 6. So anyway.
And y'all done seen Tyra.
Yeah, she was here recently. We had to have her back. So the thing about it is, what we want to start off by sharing with you all is this subject matter is sibling besties. Sibling besties. And so we brought Tyra back because she's the 6th child, and so we wanted her to bring who she considers to be her bestie within the family. So sorry, other family members, if y'all upset about this.
She just out you
I'm gonna ask for forgiveness for her in advance.
She didn't ask me if I was her bestie.
I know.
Oh well, we're gonna get into it.
I think it did beat you out.
Okay, then we're gonna get into it then. So let's go right into it. So let's start. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let. So who's the oldest?
Me.
And how old are you? Tell the people how old you are.
34.
And what is your name, sir?
Tory.
Tory, what's your last name?
Fernandez.
Okay, so Tory Fernandez. In the 6 children, which order did you follow? What number were you?
I'm number 2.
You're number 2. Okay, so when Tyra was born, do you remember how old you were?
12.
You were 12. Okay, so you were 7 years apart. How many years?
From the next oldest kids? 7 years, yeah.
Okay, so that made you how far apart with, y'all know I'm terrible with names.
It's 3 years.
3 years in between
for everybody.
Except for me.
And then she's 6 years.
7.
From the
twins, yeah.
Oh, she's 7 years.
7. See, they didn't even know that.
No, we didn't.
We just educated them. I like what this show does.
Yeah, 7 years.
We just share some information with them.
It's something like that. It's too many to keep count.
It is a lot.
We understand.
It is a lot.
Okay, so Tory, when you realized that you were getting another sibling without knowing what it was, do you remember how that felt when your parents said, we're having another baby?
It didn't feel like anything. It was normal. It was normalized for me.
Yeah, because
it was just normal. Everybody was in the house having pregnant. Okay,
we having another baby.
I remember that. I remember where me and my brother was in. I think we had a van or something. I don't remember what we had. I remember what house we was in. My mom was in the front seat, driver's seat, pulling out and that's when she told us.
Oh wow, you remember just like that?
I remember it.
He loves you that much.
Oh, I'm great.
He didn't say nothing about love.
I didn't say nothing about love.
Well, I would just correlate the memory.
I appreciate it because
it sounds like he has a good memory.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
That's
what
about
she
it.
said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that.
I think that would be better. For sure.
So then, you realized you were gonna have a sibling. So did y'all find out if she was a boy or girl? Like, how did that happen?
That I don't remember.
You don't remember that part? Okay, so
I remember my mom telling us she was pregnant.
Okay.
And then she was here. That's about it.
Okay.
I do remember we wasn't allowed to go in. I was mad that we couldn't go in
When
the hospital room. Because my mom was gonna let us experience. Me and my brother experience that. But I think it was a
Catholic hospital.
It was a Catholic hospital. So that's what we were told. That's the reason we couldn't go in. But we missed school that day and everything.
Oh wow! So y'all were trying to be there.
It was a holiday.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a Sunday.
They wanted to be there for you.
It was a Sunday.
Oh.
It was on a Sunday, so there was no school.
I thought we were in school.
I mean, I might be
memory's
wrong.
not that good. No, your memory's up. We missed school. I don't remember missing school.
His memory is better than mine. I feel like I remember being born on not remember being born, but like I feel like I looked a while ago when it was a Sunday.
We'll look.
After the show, we're gonna look and we're gonna
I'll email
see
y'all.
who's right.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna come back and let y'all know if it was a Sunday or if it was a school day.
Maybe you missed church.
Okay. So Tyra was born, and then do you remember the process of feeling like you were excited to have a little sister, or did you start?
I had 3 of them already.
You already had 3 of them. So when she came, though, was it anything special?
It was. I don't know why it was.
Okay.
But it was.
I was trying to help the situation out.
Stop, because he gonna stop saying it. He gonna stop saying it. We gotta. All right.
It was.
He like that. He'll switch it up. Is that what you're saying?
He gonna switch it up with you.
Getting too soft. Getting too
I
soft.
don't know what it was. It was though. Like I guess because with the twins, not in Kayla, who's the next oldest from her.
Okay.
I was young too, so
Yeah.
it wasn't really. But with her, it was more like I can help take care of her, and there was kind of a, that was the first time there was some responsibility there. And so, but that's it.
That's enough for me.
That's about it.
So, was she a responsibility, like, as far?
No, not for me.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if that's part of that is what played into her feeling or me feeling special about her. I don't know what it was, but I felt like.
Was she just cute?
She was that. She was cute. I hate I gotta say all this in front of her.
Why do you hate that?
This is wonderful.
Right?
Cause
Why do siblings feel that way though? Like when they're talking about, I don't want to say this stuff about her.
we're gonna have a conversation later back there. We'll talk about the gooey,
The gooey
Gushy stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So, Tyra, do you remember what age you were when you realized this was your big brother? Was there a transition where you felt a different kind of relationship with him as a baby?
Not necessarily. I don't necessarily remember a specific time, but I will say, I think, at least when I was younger, especially, we were probably the closest. I always wanted to be with Tory. I just always wanted to hang out with him. My other sister was like my second mom, and then he was like, I don't know. I just wanted to be around him all the time because my oldest brother, he left the house to college when I was 2.
Okay.
So that was kind of, there wasn't like a lot there until I got older.
Got it.
And then the next to him is my oldest sister, and she was like a second mom. And then the next is the twins, but they were kind of like, they had their friends and they were in school. It was a little bit of a different dynamic, but we were buddies. We were buddies. So that was great.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you remember doing something together as children? Like, why did you think he was your buddy? Like, what made you feel that? Is he looking at you like, are you, what?
I just want to know, did you feel like y'all were buddies?
I don't remember the buddy dynamic. I just remember like caring a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You care a lot.
Like when she got, I don't know what age, but I mean I got a 15-year-old now.
Yeah.
But, so I'm thinking about when she got of age to maybe communicate a little bit and not just a small infant. Maybe that's when. But as you were talking, I've never thought about that question.
I think more so.
That's how you saw him, though.
That's how I saw. That's how I saw him.
As your buddy. For whatever reason, he
I have no idea why. Probably because he's really
I couldn't
fun.
wait to. I remember. I couldn't wait to come home. She spoiled her.
Okay.
So
That's probably what.
when I got home from school, she's in the playpen.
You were ready
I'm
to play
picking
with
her
her.
up. Yeah,
Got it.
I couldn't wait to get home to get to her.
So
It
she,
probably
so
was
she was
that.
like a little toy or something.
Something like that.
A little big doll, a little real live big doll,
like that.
probably.
Real life baby doll. Got it.
Probably.
Well, that kind of makes sense though, because
Not-
again,
yeah.
being the older brother and you have this little one at home, and he said playpen. You were in the playpen, so it was like I'm gonna get to go home and play with her. So I could
Mom was
see.
cooking. She wasn't. She was in the playpen. Mom had 5 other kids.
I remember coming to the house and you would be in the
I wasn't a
playpen.
playpen. Did I at least have fun in the playpen? Was I crying?
You weren't crying. I don't
okay.
remember you being a cry baby, like one that cried a lot. I don't remember that.
Oh.
Now you tell that story.
She was colicky.
Well, I think she was when I was like more of a toddler. But yeah, I was a colicky baby when I was younger. So that was
I'm not
awful,
talking about
but-
more the baby side. More like when like 3, 4 years old. Or like when your mom was trying to keep you from running up the stairs or something, she would put you in the playpen, and I don't remember you like doing a lot of crying. Like we always just tried to play with you, and you were so cute. You really were.
So sweet.
So, do you guys have any real fond memories of each other as children?
That's the only one. That's really. I don't know. Everything just went so fast. I really don't have any specific memories. Just that relationship, coming home, picking her up,
Yeah.
and holding her.
You know what I think I saw, because I don't necessarily truly remember, but what I do remember seeing is we always had VHS tapes. And
Y'all remember VHS?
every time, sometimes like during the family gathering, we would pop in the VHS tapes.
Got it.
And I was with Tory every time. Every
Yeah.
time.
On all
Like
the videos.
if I was walking around or I started crying, he picked me up. So I don't necessarily remember it, but I
Right.
do know I was seeing it all
Got
the
it.
time. And every single VHS tape, it's like Tory's coming to pick me up. But I do remember just feeling like he spoiled me a lot when when I was younger, like the most out of everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
So what was it that you admired about Tory?
Oh, his heart.
Did you?
He's very. Now I gotta say it.
Right. It's your turn now.
No, he has a really big heart. Like he's just a giver. I really do that. That's a gift that he has. Mm-hmm. He's a giver for sure. Like that's anywhere he goes, he'll talk to anybody. He's very outgoing. Like it's kind of one of those things where you just really admire and appreciate how he treats other people. And I even remember when I was in high school, we lived pretty close to my high school. Mm-hmm. But so we lived too close for me to catch the bus. Okay. So the neighborhood wasn't zoned for that area because we lived too close. But it also was kind of like a little bit of a longer walk. I mean, I was totally fine with walking, but my parents were kind of uncomfortable with it. He lived, I want to say 30, 35 minutes away at the time. Mm-hmm. He would come from his apartment, drive all the way to where we lived, pick me up just to take me 3 to 4 minutes down the road to go to school. So like it's those kind of things that.
Do you remember that?
Where did I live? I'm trying to think where I lived.
Mansfield. You and Kayla lived in the apartment in Mansfield.
Okay, thanks. So that was kind of recent.
That's dedication.
Well, not recent, but
dedication.
You're not holding on to the sweet memories.
Well, when she says them now, remember them. But that was just, I don't know.
And that's the thing. It's second nature for him.
I was gonna
so it's
say,
not
so
even
that
a
says
thought.
To me, exactly. I was just getting ready to say, I think it was because that was just who you were. Mm-hmm. So you probably didn't look at it as I'm doing something special or this is something to hold on to. You felt like this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
God dang, I gotta take her to school again.
That's how you feel?
That would definitely be me. 'Cause what? 30 minute drive.
Yeah.
You got it.
Right.
You would be at the house. You would be walking.
I actually wanted to walk. My dad didn't want me to walk. And I'm like, all right. You know. But it's little things like that. Oh, that's not a little thing. But it's a lot of things like that he probably doesn't even remember because it's just who he is.
Yeah.
That you just kind of like oh, wow. It makes you want to be more giving and, to other people.
Wow. I think that is so wonderful. Do you remember you guys ever having any disagreements though as you got older? Were y'all ever in conflict about anything?
So no. The reason why, because I kind of viewed it as I'm the teacher, she's the student. So I'm not going to argue with the student.
Got it.
I'm going to teach the student. It's kind of how our relationship kind of unfolded over the years. But no, now, we talk about my brother, then we got arguments all day.
Different story.
But
yeah.
I don't think I argue with any of my sisters though. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. I argue with my brother all day, just not,
and y'all are
not
how far
being
apart?
so compatible.
You and your brother?
3 years.
3 years, okay.
Yeah.
And there's a 12-year gap between you and Tory, based on if you were 7 years from the two sisters. Even though I'm not good at math.
Wow.
88 and
we had already established
2000.
that though.
She's like, we already went over that. We already.
I'm just saying. I just had to throw that out there. I think that was it's the fact. You're trying to make it seem like she just did that.
Hey,
it was already established that it was 12 years. That was not a new revelation.
I just wanted the people to know.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so there were not disagreements. But tell me some of the things, or were there any memories at all where you felt like you were encouraged by Tory or vice versa?
Yeah, like every day. Yeah. It's crazy because so he kind of started the course of like changing our family tree in terms of like finances, especially, and leaving wealth for our children and our children's children. And he started on that. He had the Dave Ramsey thing, Dave Ramsey train.
You on the Dave Ramsey train? That's what she's saying.
I'm chewing on that bad
Okay,
boy.
okay then. Choo. Okay, go ahead.
So he kind of got me on it and kind of like shared that with the whole family. And I call him all the time, really, about everything.
Okay.
He will tell you I will call him 90% of the time. I don't want anything, and I just call to bother him. But he gives very sound wisdom and advice about. Can you just accept the compliments?
Do you feel like you're not that person when she's saying this about you?
I think I am. I just sometimes. I'm not always right. That's for sure.
We know that.
But he admits to that though, and he'll say, "Yeah, I was wrong about this. Yeah, I did this wrong. Yeah," because in a lot of things,
that's good.
It's so funny because I feel like he'll go through things first, and then he'll tell me about it, and this is what I learned, and this is what God taught me, and blah blah blah. And now I'm prepared.
Don't do that.
Yeah, when that season comes. So it's not just like
that's great.
He does it and keeps it to himself. He'll literally be like, "Hey, this is where I messed up at. Don't do this."
She's 22. She got 22, right? She got prime. She's got a prime. She's got all of us.
Yeah, in front of her.
They all made these mistakes. Like, you ain't gotta be perfect, but close to it. Don't make them mistakes. Don't make them mistakes.
Yeah. That is so good. So, did you guys have any secrets that y'all shared with one another?
And not the others?
Yeah.
Secrets.
But like, say for instance, you knew something before the other kids did, or vice versa. You know, not necessarily like just something that was alarming, but you might have known that.
I feel like I think we all got
we
that.
about to lose the car. You know.
What?
You said,
That was funny.
I'm saying, you know how it could be a family secret that you may know or he may know. Did y'all find yourselves telling each other, okay, this is about to happen?
I feel like that's him and my brother.
I'm about to say, that's probably me and my brother. More
that's him and his brother.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like each kid.
It depends on what the secret is.
Yeah, it does depend. Because you know who you can say stuff to, you can't.
Yeah, like who stole the last cookie? You know.
These examples have got.
I don't. We need to work on this just a little bit.
It was just y'all. You know, y'all do that kind of stuff.
Oh my gosh. So wait, so wouldn't it be 6 of y'all, like, when y'all do tell something, like, do you know there's somebody that is, like, not gonna hold it, or, like, the whole family's gonna know?
Who was the tattletale?
Once
they know
6 of
about
y'all.
it.
So okay, well, so she's so far in age for me. So the relationship dynamic. So we were talking about our relationship when she was young. That's one thing, and then a different, more of a friendship today, and so, you know, when she started to make decisions at her age, that I'm like, when I was your age, I was somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and so there's a respect factor there. So she kind of earned respect in a lot of ways, right? And, you know, just the decisions she made with college and cars and just proving faithful with all these other things around life. And so that's a different relationship dynamic. So, you know, we like talk about like, it's recent.
Yeah.
That's very recent.
Very recent.
And so, like, when she like senior year of high school, almost started junior year of high school, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, she graduated early, you know, I'm like, yeah.
How did you feel about that when she did that? How did you feel about
She graduated cum laude.
Oh my God.
Yo,
I'm graduating. Thank you, Lottie. Look, she cried. It's, you know, so there's a different respect factor there.
God.
You know, it's just.
Thank you, Lottie. Oh God.
I love
That's what it is. I stole that. That's stolen.
But that was still good.
That was great. You used it very well.
I was kind of waiting to use that. Perfect.
There you go.
I don't even know if it made sense, but I snuck it
great.
on there.
It was great. You did good. You did good on that.
Premiere of Thank You Lord. Right here on the OKD show.
Oh my goodness.
And so as you're talking about the relationship that you all have now, so you're saying that you've seen how the respect has been earned, and watching her make these decisions as an adult, it has caused you to just take the respect.
We're able to have that relationship because the age gap is so large.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You think about me having another relationship with another 22-year-old. First of all, you know, it's just even another male. It's just a different relationship.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm no longer like a teacher. We're kind of equal now.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
good.
And so, and I never assumed the role of teacher. It's just kind of how the dynamic
Right, because you were older.
naturally.
ended up
You were
because
older.
I was the oldest, right?
Yeah.
And there was
so,
a 12-year gap.
and there was oh god,
Yeah.
You got it this time. We know.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody knows at this point.
Okay, so Tyra, when you look at your brother and you're calling him your bestie, now let me ask you: were you made aware of that tonight, or were you?
I was
clear?
made aware of that tonight.
Okay.
Wait, I was too.
Oh. So
Yeah, I didn't
we
know
may
that.
have mistitled this show because we thought before they got here that they knew that
They were best friends.
but they didn't know it.
Woo.
And I don't know if they still know it, but since we're here, we're gonna deal with the sibling aspect of the 12-year gap. How about that?
Hey,
We're changing it up.
you
Just,
should just name it 12-year gap.
there we go.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the name
There
of the
you
show.
go.
12-year gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the name of the podcast.
Not
Isn't that
12 years a slave.
It sounds like
Right,
a
that's 12 years. 12 years a slave.
Yeah, not that.
not
Not
that.
that.
Wasn't Judy in that movie?
Oh, was he?
I feel
He
like my
might have
brother
been.
was in the
Our
movie.
oldest brother is in. He's in the film industry, so he's been in quite a bit.
Isn't he? Does he do stunts?
Yes.
Is that what he does? So he's a stunt man.
Well,
from
now
the-
he's a stunt
He might
coordinator.
not.
a
Maybe
stunt
he's in that
coordinator.
movie, yeah.
Okay. So, and what's his name? So the audience will know who we.
Oh,
talking
sorry,
about.
Guy Jr.
Guy Fernandez Jr.
Guy Fernandez Jr. So he's a what? Stunt coordinator.
Stunt coordinator.
People don't know him as Junie.
We know him as
We
Junior.
do.
Okay.
Like family
Yeah.
friends.
I'm like,
but-
I forget that he's a junior.
yeah. Everybody else calls him Guy. though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
And he might have been in 12 Years a Slave, but this show is 12-year gap. How about that?
We've renamed the show. It's the first.
So, moving from the word bestie, let's just talk about
Sounds
siblings.
weird.
Friendship.
Oh goodness. So, being that you all have built a relationship and that you feel like you're more equal at this point, so what are the things that you kind of discuss now that you've gotten to this place? Like, do you find yourself calling him?
Every day.
So when you call him
I really
every day, what are some of the things? I know, like y'all talked about finances and things like that, but what are just some of the conversations that you have just in general? What do you want to know from him?
Everyday life things, I guess. I always want to know his perspective and opinion on stuff because he says equals. I don't feel like that. I feel like he's still kind of a
The leader.
yeah.
Equal in terms of the relationship dynamic.
Got it.
Okay, there you go.
Got it.
Honestly, literally anything and everything. If something happens at work and it's I'm like, what do you think about that? I just literally everything.
What about relationship? Do you talk about relationship advice at all?
No, she don't give me that one.
I've got other siblings for that.
Oh, so you pick and choose.
So,
I'll pick a
the
two.
so I'm not the bestie. Because you talk to your bestie about the relationship.
India beats him out. India's my oldest sister. She was like the second mom growing up, and then we're kind of she gets all that.
Oh, I see.
She gets all that,
So he
yeah.
just kind of called you out and said, so he's not the bestie.
I'm not either. His brother is his bestie.
So we're causing a little conflict here, as you all can see.
I don't know what's going on.
Now we can call
Hopefully
it
they'll
Journey
be
to
okay.
Friendship. We can change the show Journey
It's the
to
third title.
Friendship.
It's the third title of this podcast.
We're gonna see what it says on YouTube when y'all finally release it. What
Don't
is
even
it? What is
title
it?
it.
At this
Just leave it blank.
point,
Just leave
let
it
it
blank.
be. You just gotta watch and see where it goes.
Man.
I love this so mucho grande. I just don't even understand.
Oh my goodness.
Tori, for you, when it comes to, I know you said you've looked at her now as an equal, but when she does call you on a regular basis, how do you feel about her doing that? Do you feel honored that she's calling you, or do you feel like, oh God, my sister calling me again? Like, how do you feel?
No, I don't ever feel that way. Yeah, I don't know if I feel honored either. I just, what's up?
calling me.
What's up? What you need? What you want? Or sometimes we'll just sit on the phone and
We will literally just be sitting there.
if I have my AirPods in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has AirPods
Bring
in.
up
He's just
AirPods
working.
in,
He's
it's
just
time to go.
painting.
But
I love it.
But that's great though, that y'all have that kind of relationship, that dynamic where y'all will literally just sit on the phone and continue to do whatever you're doing. I think that's still great,
yeah, we do have that. We do that a lot.
even though y'all are not besties.
I don't ever call her though. She always
Right.
calls me.
In my opinion, I
That
wouldn't
is
do
true.
that with someone
Okay.
that's not my bestie.
I'm saying your bestie shares your relationship stuff with
Yeah,
you too.
yeah. They kind of know
He
about
wants
your
to know
boyfriend.
more about the relationship.
I ain't heard nothing about that.
What's going on?
Ooh.
Clearly,
Do we need to
I'm
talk
not,
about
I'm
it?
not clueless about it.
No, he's definitely not
sure.
I just don't have the inside scoop.
But also, that is my personality. Like, even my sister, nobody knows very much detail.
Yeah. Other than me. Go ahead.
In India.
I was about to say, me and Tyra are even really close, and I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know how.
No, and I'm being funny.
Let me tell you why, though. Because the family dynamic that we have, especially when we were younger.
It's younger.
It's, sorry.
12 years and it's younger. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
With the family dynamic, I'm very private. I'm extremely private. Even India, she knows a little bit more than everybody, but that's even on a very basic level. She couldn't tell you much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm an extremely private person naturally, so my therapist knows everything.
Got it.
But I kind of pick and choose who I might want to go to about something, but I just personally I just don't share. I'm just not that. And there's also not much to share. It's not like a lot going on, but I just personally am very private. I like my stuff to myself.
About your relationship, though.
Yeah, specifically regarding Tory.
Only.
Oh, I wasn't even going there. But, you know, they have their own thing going on right now.
No, that especially, yes.
Yeah.
But honestly, there's a lot of other things too. Like, I don't share specific financial details with every sibling.
Got it.
He gets that, you know, but not everybody does. So I pick and choose who I want to talk to about what.
Yeah,
you're the finance
I'm still
guy.
not sure I can qualify
You're
as
the
bestie,
finance
though.
guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
You're bestie in finance.
I feel like that's not really a
thing.
Like, I feel like,
why is it not? Me and my mom are best friends, and she's 30 years older than me.
Yeah.
That's
true.
Your mom. She's mom though.
Yeah, she's mom.
Yeah. What does that mean?
We're close, but I wouldn't use I don't think I would use bestie for
anybody.
I don't really.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
not a thing.
If you had to pick a sibling.
India.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh, so
but we gotta have
now
India.
I guess she need to come
You're
in town.
not the
Right.
bestie.
But Tory's second in line.
This show
Alright,
can
so
now be
complex.
called "You're Not."
If you had to
the
pick
bestie.
one, who would you pick?
Not gonna put this back on me. I'm not the bestie.
If
so-
you had to pick one, if he had to pick one, it would not be me.
No, I'm not. I'm not mad that I'm not the bestie. It's a lot of pressure. Sorry, I'm good.
This show is now titled "You're
Have y'all ever
Not
had siblings on here?
the Bestie."
Not yet.
I'm sorry,
Y'all are the
what?
first.
Have y'all ever had siblings?
No,
on-
y'all
on
are
the
first
show?
siblings.
Yeah.
Which we realized that y'all are not besties, and that's what the title was originally. It's gone from that.
Sorry, you messed it up.
It's
Sorry.
now 12 years.
My bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
journey?
It's gonna be blank.
Are you my bestie?
Ooh.
Well, we entered it.
Yeah, that was very clear now.
Bestie or nah?
We probably need to define bestie.
Yeah, define
what is the
bestie.
bestie?
Define it. Yeah, let's define it.
Go ahead.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, y'all named the show, so you know. What did y'all mean by that when you said
Well, for
what was
us-
it? Sibling bestie.
For us, so this is what our perception was. Our perception was that you two had the strongest bond and y'all shared the most with each other, and that maybe I can say I didn't know if Tory knew it or not. I just assumed because of how you always talk about Tory. I'll say
he's
as
great.
far as we're concerned, when you talk about your siblings, you do talk about Tory and India the most in the sense of just talking to them, or I talk to now. You talk about all of your siblings, honestly, but I will say I hear you say Tory a little bit more than I do, and that may be because you may have just talked to him, or there may have been something that I need to call Tory. You may just say it, not because you're talking about Tory, but you may just throw his name out. That made me feel like there was just a close relationship. So for me,
You'd be right.
That's kind of how I got that. It wasn't because you just said he was your bestie, but that was the perception. And
My name and your phone
and we
will be
were wrong.
bestie before we leave.
Oh.
What's my name in your phone gonna be?
Tyra.
That's disrespectful.
I'm the teacher.
Wow.
Do what I want.
See,
Right out there.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Double standards for me.
Oh my gosh.
Equals. Equals now,
I did say that
baby.
earlier.
Equals
Right.
now.
Equals now.
That could be the show. Equals now.
We're just spending the whole episode trying to figure out the title.
All of it.
That will fix it. By the way, Junie, Nadia, Kayla, I love you very much.
I would
Love
not
you very
feel
much.
the love. If I was a sibling,
well, you also, I mean, you have twins.
And she left
Yeah.
India.
I mean, they're like,
you definitely did.
because I've been talking about Tory and India.
Right.
I mean, Tory, I've been talking about Tory and India all the
Yeah.
time. So the purpose was to like,
Yeah, I get
To
you.
let them know they were included.
They don't feel it.
Yeah. Even though they're not besties, but they're included.
Just saying.
Right.
I wouldn't feel it.
Go ahead, Chyna. What were you going to say?
If I was one of the besties, luckily I only have one brother. I do have two younger brothers. And a sister and an older brother, but at the same time, I only have one biological brother.
Yeah.
Right.
So therefore, he's my best friend brother.
Yeah.
you got one.
That's it.
Yeah.
I have it easy. You have it
I got
hard.
five.
Y'all have it hard.
Yeah, we got 5.
I don't have that.
Different relationship dynamics everywhere.
Yeah, it's really
so
different with
it's
everybody. Yeah,
Yeah.
and as I get older, I feel like I start to develop newer, because India and I have just gotten closer in the last few months. Me and Tori, I feel like have been over the past couple years, maybe. I feel like my oldest
You
brother and
feel
I,
that.
No, we have. I was thinking since I bet since like the end of her junior year in high school.
yeah, there we go.
So you feel it too.
When she started doing better at me her age and I was doing my age.
It's realization, like, oh wow.
She kind of smart.
I got it. Yeah, it's great.
But you said whatever you put your mind to do, you were going to be great at it. And so apparently that was something that they admired about you.
I recently had that mindset. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. You just
Who
came
thinks
up with
that?
that. Got it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, help me.
Okay. Yeah.
Where is this going?
Yeah.
We don't know.
I don't either.
We don't know. This is
So
what happens
then-
with siblings on a podcast.
Right. But I love that
Yeah.
about the sibling
It's all over the
dynamic.
place. Yeah.
Well, we have gone through several titles tonight, and we've learned some things about the word bestie. We learned about not being a bestie.
Yeah.
We learned about siblings. We learned about being equal. We learned that this is not 12 Years a Slave. We learned that this is, we're still in question. That's what we're learning. That this show title is still in question. But it has been a blast learning more about them than they knew about themselves.
Yeah.
Or maybe they educated us on things that we didn't know. How about that?
Yeah.
But it has been a blast. What do you say, Chyna?
I think it's been great. A lot of confusion. A great brother and sister dynamic. Because me and my brother are the same way. So yeah, it's been great.
I think that's what's so beautiful about it, though, is because it's genuine.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like y'all were just honestly telling what the dynamic of the relationship is, but you can be honest about it. I think that's what's great, is that you just say what it is, even though we had a perception per se.
Right.
But even just hearing you all talk about what it actually is, or how y'all have grown to respect the other, and learning about how she felt about you and vice versa, even you sharing about her growth and what you've seen her accomplish, those things, and what you haven't shared with him. All of that has been really good.
You put that in bold.
Yeah, I like to throw stuff in. I don't know if y'all figured that out about me yet, but it's been a blast.
Yeah.
So this is how we end our show. We end our show by letting people know what we are okay with. And what I'm going to say is, I'm okay with not knowing what the title of this show is going to be.
Oh.
Chyna, what are you okay with?
I'm okay with them being 12 years apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not a slave.
I'm okay with
Nice.
not being the bestie. Your turn.
Well, I'm okay with not being the bestie. I'm not your. I'm
Can't
okay.
have the same okay with what I have. You need a different okay with.
Gotta switch it up.
Yeah, what are you okay with, Tyra?
I'm okay with you changing my name in your phone.
That's good. Okay,
bestie.
good.
There you go.
Sounds good.
All right. So are you gonna do that before we leave?
I feel like
Maybe
y'all
not,
should
but
do it
I'm-
right now. Do y'all have your phones?
Yeah.
I don't have my phone, but
Dang,
she don't need
zooming
my
in.
phone. We need her phone.
No. We need both of our phones.
That wasn't the. No, that wasn't
That's
the
what
We'll make sure they screenshot their phones, and we're gonna insert the picture of their new
It wasn't
contact
the
names.
arrangement. Rewind it.
And
The
no,
arrangement
That is
was
the arrangement. Why do I have to do it? You don't have to do it.
Y'all will
my
get
name
an
and your
update.
phone is under bestie.
They're both besties.
Equals now. How about that?
Equals.
Yeah. Okay, then.
Or equal.
This is interesting.
That should be y'all's name. Equal.
So, what about this word? Beautiful confusion.
You like it? I love it.
It was silent.
You like it? I love it.
Okay, then. Well,
Oh man,
we are about to live. It has been so great with Tyra and Tory Fernandez. They are phenomenal. We love them. They are siblings. We do know that.
Yeah.
And we have had so much fun having you guys here on the show. We want you all who are watching to continue to subscribe to the OK Den Show. You can watch us each Wednesday on YouTube at 9 a.m. Ain't that right, Chyna?
Make sure you liking and commenting, subscribing. Tell us the dynamic of you and your sibling.
Yes.
Are y'all besties? Because they don't know. Let us know. Come back and see us.
On that note,
okay then.
Okay then, yeah, okay
bye.
then. Bye. I didn't know we were supposed to do that. Okay then.